Welcome to the M1 podcast. Enjoy.
I'm going to the top like Gunnar. I swear this winter's hot like summer. Call up Jelani, it's doing up Jumma. I'm more than blood, but he's still my brother.
Don't know, back again. Hey!
Oh, the trim. Listen, you man bullied him so much.
For all you TikTokers that be laughing at me, come outside. Come outside.
We want to speak. That's all. Have you seen it? Have you
Look
seen
at the
it?
lineage. It's man, brother, come outside, bro.
Hey,
Man
that
can't
thing's
chat to
sharp,
me. Man
bro.
was joking.
Sharp,
Man was
very
saying I had
sharp.
the McDonald's. Man was calling me Harry Pinero.
Bro, man was getting stopped
calling
and searched on the way here for
calling
carrying
me-
a sharp object, man.
Brother, now look at me.
Behave.
Man said you look ill. Man said you like Yoda.
A man said I look ill. Bro,
I looked when I said you look ill.
A man said I looked ill, bro.
Well, he's healthy now.
No, but my thing is like I said last week, how does he know I'm not ill, though?
I've never seen someone ill and it affect the hairline though. That's the thing.
Nah, bro, right, bro. Everyone's different.
Alopecia.
Does that affect your hairline?
Yeah,
Bro,
the hair
deep here.
goes.
No, but deep.
your
No,
hair,
but
or your hairline's
no, but man, them
crystal.
actually deeper. Like my hairline's been dead from young, bro.
Bro,
I must
same.
be ill. I must be. That's the only explanation.
Literally.
Anyway, yeah. Advice. I want to get some topics. Your advice.
You know advice?
Now I said I don't have
I've got
advice.
advice.
Go on.
I see this one. This one's a serious advice. Yeah,
Go on.
serious advice.
Take it in, guys. Listen.
So I gotta find it. I found it.
Come
Oh
on,
yeah. No, I found it now. Basically, this isn't even really advice in it, but I just seen it the other day. Yeah, it was from Jay-Z said it in it. He was like, people only emulate the end result, but they don't like to emulate the journey.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying like, rah, you might see, for example,
When things look
you might
lit
see
in
like
it.
a rapper, yeah, and he's on wireless main stage last week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
the
And
But you
you're
don't know-
all the
thinking-
gallons screaming his name.
what I'm saying, you-
Jewels on his neck.
everyone wants that in it, but then you went there in the studio sessions late
Bro,
night.
you went there
6
when he
weeks.
was in the bando fucking nitties to make money to pay for the studio and the makeup happen. You went there, bro.
You went there shooting in the gym.
Yeah,
I lied.
exactly.
You went there,
I
bro.
hear that. And I mean, it fucks people up because even me included, I still struggle to like see long-term, like, I struggle to see long-term benefits of things. I'm like, why isn't it doing already? But I know, I'm aware,
You're
but it's
a
still.
depression kind of guy, though.
Huh?
You're a depression kind of guy. Like,
I'm not depressing. I'm not
How can
depressing.
man say you're a depression kind of guy?
No.
You always look at the bad stuff.
It's because
You always look at the bad
I'll be
stuff.
real,
Like, why
I
you
lo-
always look at the bad stuff? Like,
there's a
don't
lot of
think
bad stuff
about
around me. But also, it's just, I'm realistic because I know that shit might not work out anyway. But the fact is,
No, you can't have that man. That's not the
That's
mentality
a
of a
depression
billionaire.
mentality,
Of course
That's
not. It's
that's
not.
like
It's
that's a
not.
middle class mentality. That's not a billionaire's mindset.
it definitely isn't.
That's
It definitely
working
isn't.
class.
Yeah,
That's working class.
definitely. It's terrible. I'm being honest. I can't change that mentality. I'm trying to change. Obviously, I'm trying to do better and trying to do that. But the fact is, seeing those things is true. Like you see them man perform and you're like, oh, that's literally. I was thinking next year I'm gonna be there.
But you don't believe that.
But I know I don't.
Why not, bro?
you
On
know why?
GD, if you this time last year, who will set like Central C? That's not a good example,
Yeah.
but still, there was man performing at Wireless at this time last year. Man
RD.
didn't know who there was,
RD.
bro. RD, who was RD in December?
RD said he was working in
Amazon, man.
in January.
Genuinely.
We're in September.
Yeah.
And
See,
he's on wireless main
obviously,
stage.
it can happen, and it's very good for them, but it's not everyone that gets it. Also, do you know why? The second thing is I'm surrounded by a lot of.
Pass me those back.
I'm surrounded. I'm taking a few more. I'm surrounded by people who have also been doing this shit, and it doesn't fill me with great confidence that
Like who?
they haven't blown
Or
yet.
what, like people who do music as well?
Yeah,
Are you better or worse than them?
I think I'm better than a lot of people.
So why do you think that?
Because they've
Get
not
me.
made
If
it. that
you're
you won't.
better than them, why do you think? Because they've not made it, you won't.
Because I've seen people who are also much better than me who haven't blown as well. So it's like shit. I might.
Yeah, but everyone's
like,
story is different, though.
Sometimes, like it's a thing of like doubt. It's like I might have been that good too. If you're that good and you're not,
But
speak for
you
me.
should know by now that it's not about
Exactly.
how good you are, it's about what you do.
And
You should
also,
know
yeah.
that
Yeah,
by now.
work rate is
also, like,
a good thing.
Bro,
as well.
you can only find out you're not good enough by actually
Doing it,
finding
yeah.
out. Don't sit there and think, oh, I might, bro. Just do what.
Do it and
best
say
you
it,
can.
yeah.
And if it don't work out, then say to yourself,
Yeah.
okay, maybe.
Also,
I'm not good
my
enough.
main issue with this whole music thing is money. I've said it already. It costs so much money, but obviously
facts.
that's why I literally got a job recently. Like, I'm on 3 jobs now because I need to be able to afford to do this shit. But I'm trying to work it. If anybody wants to manage me, I genuinely could do with a manager because I struggle to know what to do next, like what direction to go. Like,
I manage you.
all people I have is my friends and
I
Mordecai.
got you.
But,
But-
even with that, like in the music scene, when it comes to managing, there's only so much. Like the music scene is like it's like a game of chess, innit? Like you can make the right moves, but you might still lose.
Yeah,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
The thing is,
as long
I'm
as you
prepared
make
to
the-
lose.
As long as you make the right moves, though, and you keep on making the right moves, eventually
you have to,
you will
yeah.
win. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? But you can't, like, for example, if a manager tells you, okay, look, you gotta make a music video, make sure music with the pattern, make the track, make sure the track's pattern, and then we're gonna do a promo run, we're gonna drop the track. That track could go out and do 5K views. Doesn't mean you made the wrong moves.
Yeah.
Like, he still helped you to
Exactly.
do the right thing. But
Keep doing that. Do
just
that
didn't
10 more
record it
times.
10
Yeah.
times, you know what I'm saying? And eventually it'll work.
Bro,
I
even
definitely
with
agree with
RD, yeah, we said RD was a nobody this time last year, which he was, but still, he's what, 18, 19 now. But I've seen videos of Dookie when he's like 15 doing
trust.
freestyles.
Yeah.
So it's not like a thing where it happened overnight.
Yeah,
for him.
no.
He was still
He put in the
going.
work. It just didn't
Get me?
It wasn't visible.
Like I've seen when he went on For the Culture, big up Lippy and Tricky. Yeah,
I saw
I watched the interview saying that there's times where when he was in college, I think he was going to London, sleeping nights in the studio, whatever. You understand?
yes.
So it's like if he could have just said, "Raw, I'm doing all this work and it's not paying off," he could have stopped, bro. You understand? But he kept going, and do you really think, that he thought? I don't. You see, the song actually blew him up. Like that's the thing, at 6 a.m. in Brighton. I don't think he thought, "Oh, this will blow me up." Because usually with artists, they say the song that blew them up isn't the song they thought would blow up. You understand? So that's why it's all about just doing what you want. Literally, just doing what you want, making sure you're doing the right thing at the right time, and then it's gonna happen. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. You get me?
Everything's temperamental, especially with his mood thing. Everything, like I know for a fact. Like example, Central C. I can't remember if it was his manager or him who said it. Yeah, but he said that when his manager took over YB's, and you know my
YB's.
He's like, obviously, man's got P's in it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, he's found Central C through a video on Insta from a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just random in it. Found him, signed him, and it wasn't until like 7-8 months before he made Day in a Life. You get me? And that song, I think he made it ages ago, and he just brought it back, and he was like, actually, no, that track's a banger. You know, we should actually release that song. So it's one of the ones where like you might think this is the track, but that track you made 7 months ago that you got sent on your laptop, which you think is a meaty track, send that back to the studio engineer, get it re-recorded, add a couple things into it.
Exactly. That's the key thing, bro. The people you're surrounding yourself by is probably the more important than you yourself, you know. Because really and truly, there's artists, for example. Let me use a CB, for example. He blew up with You Take That Risk. You heard what Fume said about Take That Risk in a JD interview, Bro, imagine CB took that to just any engineer from his ends. CB probably wouldn't be as known as he is now. It's because he took it to Fume, the engineer. Fumes told him, yo, make this into a hook. Now that's probably one of the most iconic drill songs to ever come out of this country, you understand? So the people you're with, don't just be working with anybody. Surround yourself by people that you can tell. Exactly.
Not just people that talk as well. People who know what they're
Exactly.
talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out my producer Pablo. He does know what he's talking about. No, he. Be honest.
And I'm not dissing Pablo. Big up. I don't know you. Big up Pablo.
I'm shouting him because he does.
He black.
Yeah, he's one of the people.
But he
that
sounds
does-
Mexican. Sounds like one of the Mexican drug
His
dealers.
real name's not Pablo, I swear.
Yeah, he's one of them. But it's Pablo. Okay, but yeah, shout out because he's the only one that actually gives me shit. It's just I don't get as much time with him because he has a lot of artists that he works with as well. So it's just me by myself more
Get
time.
me? So the people you sound yourself by is important as well. That's why with me, like I said something the other day. I said I only surround myself with people that want it as much as me. Hence why I'm probably on my own most of the time because there's not that many people that want it. Bro, when you see me, when I'm with people, it's just mostly a filming a podcast with you, or I'm at Pie filming something. I'm just I'm just doing. You get me working towards my goal. I'm not on just being anywhere just for the sake of being there. You understand?
Same. I'm the same, to be honest.
You get me? I can't just be around anyone.
I'm doing that right now,
That's
but
just my guys.
Yeah, that's different. Unless I'm actually socializing, I'm not. But when it's work time, bro, I can't be rolling with no unserious guys. I've got to be with man that are as good as me and want as much as
I
me.
recently had that shift. Me and Pablo, we basically, because we've been doing music for like last 3 years, but then we've had people come and go, and it's like we've been like a year ago we were kind of making music, but like we want to take it seriously, but we weren't doing serious things. Man will have rehearsals and man haven't learned their parts yet. You'd come in and I'm telling them, okay, so you gotta do this, and it's like it was long. So then we started a new thing recently. It's coming soon. It's called Live on Up. Check it out when it comes out. But yeah, you're filming for us. And now we've made certain rules. There's people that we've had to stop from coming because they're not serious. People that we've had to rules have to change. Like if I can't come to rehearsals, I'm not gonna play. I won't show up on one or twice and then play.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking things very seriously. So now it's happening now. Like it's very important because genuinely that's a good thingy. Because if you're surrounded by people that aren't on the same wavelength as you, it will not work out.
That's what I'm saying.
Because some man won't take it as seriously as you. You need people who take it as seriously as you.
Literally, unserious candidates is one of my least favorite things ever. Like, bro, like that's why.
This guy pisses me off.
Bro,
No, see,
listen.
I'm pretty serious. I just struggle.
I'm not gonna send shots to anyone, but you lot know what other people I work with as well. Yeah, and you would have noticed that man don't work with certain people as much as I used to, and I'm working with other people more than I used to, yeah. Because of man, just naturally, I just gravitate towards who's taking it more seriously, who's taking me more seriously, who's working towards who. If does our vision match?
Yeah,
Are we heading in the same direction? You get me?
Yes,
I'm not trying to
yes.
be somewhere just because, or you might have a numbers, or you might know
Yeah.
someone. Like, nah, man.
That's
we have
very
to be
important.
Working
Like,
towards something. You
Yeah,
get me?
my producer always tells me that because literally there's artists that he refuses to take seriously because they don't take themselves seriously.
Simple.
To them, it's like it's not.
There's
it's a chore.
artists that
It's like,
they'll shout man for interview, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. There's
But if you're
artists that
serious-
won't turn up to their own interviews.
That's
Then
dumb.
I'll see them on socials saying, "Oh, the industry don't support me enough."
Should've-
You don't turn up to your own interviews,
Yeah.
but you want to complain
You
about
gotta be
not getting
serious.
support
I mean,
from
it's
industry.
like,
You
and-
get me? I
gotta
can't.
be
That's another thing, yeah. You see, when it comes to doing, because I do artist interviews, innit? But I'm lucky to work with up and coming artists. So more time they're more hungry, they're searching for opportunities,
Yeah,
yeah.
they need it.
But even some of them are not serious. I'm not gonna lie, I can smell an unserious arts candidate straight away. I can just smell it. You can just tell,
Straight
like
away, bro.
you can tell by the way they move.
Get the job done on it, but after the thing is, yeah, like same with you probably. Like I meet bare man. I've met so many rappers, yeah. And once I start working with them and I clock you're unserious, just know that in my head, as an artist, coming from my side, I'm probably not gonna work with you again.
Exactly.
Like you just know that I'm probably not gonna work with you again, not because I don't like you as a person, but
I ain't got time to be working.
I don't think
I
you're
ain't got
serious.
time, but there's other people in the list. You get me? There's
Exactly.
other people I can work with like every week, and you're just
Yeah.
can't
Also,
bother
you don't want to waste time with people that aren't gonna add to your journey as well, like help. Because if you're gonna slow me down, I'm sorry, but
No
you can't
point.
be here.
It's
It's no
like,
point.
for example, if I'm doing a music video and I know this music is gonna be hard, like
Yeah.
I'm spending time making it hard, but I know that you're probably not even gonna be serious about it when it's done.
Then
Like
it's
the money's
pointless.
okay in it, but
Yeah, but it's still
after
pointless.
that, like where's
Yeah.
it gonna go?
That's
to?
what I'm
Are you
saying,
gonna
like-
upload it, like
Because
you know what I'm
also,
saying?
when you do music videos, you're hoping like it looks good so that somebody can be like, oh shit, Mod did that.
Trust.
Let me shout him for my video. But if it doesn't look good because of the other party,
It's not even that.
It's
not good in it, but it's
about
where's it gonna
promo in
go
it,
to?
and is he gonna push? Is he gonna
Exactly.
do everything he can to make it you see?
and people won't see it.
I've done videos for man, yeah, and then like a week later, man told me that they're not rapping no more. They quit.
Bro, literally, yeah.
oh my
Like that. That's what I'm
days,
saying. Like
coach.
that's another reason why man's kind of not been as consistent with the next life thing as I used to be. Yeah, because bro, like man's working with artists like that might have like 13 monthly listeners on Spotify. They might the most views a music video they've had is like 500, and like man doing a lot of effort. To do this thing, and man not benefiting it from that much. Like these man are benefiting it because get me, they're trying to build an audience. So really, truly, them telling their story, where they're from, rare on Pirate Radio as well.
Yeah.
It's a good look for them. But with me, it's like I'm not saying it's not benefiting me any way, shape or form, because getting my face out there, it just looks good seeing, okay, this guy's actively doing something at least, you get me? But at the same time, it's like, bro, man's not benefiting it from it as much as I'd like to. And it's not something I'll see myself doing for the next 5 years, you get me? So it's one of them ones where, you understand?
And back on the like the thing that I said in about the journey, and see me, I like the journey more than the end goal. Like I like see me. Sometimes I just sit there, and like let's say I think of a new idea for the podcast. I'll be like, oh, like I like the fact for example, let's say like in 10 years, we go for an award show or something, and then we look back here, and then I like the fact that I'll be able to look back and be
Please,
like,
2 years,
I like
2 years,
that.
2 years,
Yeah.
please,
Okay,
please,
whatever.
please, 10,
Well, it's
10,
still
bro.
starting
My
next year,
hairline will be gone by then. My hairline will be gone by then.
True.
Please,
It's not
2 years,
staying that long.
2
It's not
years,
long.
2 years.
I like thinking of the fact like I'll be able to say, yo.
Yeah, I like that. I like
thought
that's
I
the
knew
same with
it,
me.
but
That's the same with me.
I like it once
And
once
that's
same with me.
once we overcome it. I like it. Going through it, I'll be honest. One of the few ones that I actually like is like the podcast one, because we started with a literally. I love telling like when people ask me what we started. We started with a recording from your phone first, and then we record from your laptop. Voice recorder, no mics.
That's the same with me, because you see, I watch a lot of interviews, like success stories, documentaries, and I love hearing a man talk about, oh, I started from this red tear. So when I'm going through humble beginnings, like there's times where, like even times where I'm traveling all the way down to Cord, I'm in London, I've just missed the last train. Get me, the next one not coming till the next morning. I got no peas left in my bank account. It's them struggle where I want to be annoyed, but in my head I'm thinking, right, like when I make it, this is the nights that make
That's
who I am.
that's
You
literally
get
how
me?
that's how everyone should view each L you take.
Get me?
It's a good story. It's a good story.
Listen, the
It's a
key
story.
for this conversation is there's beauty in the struggle.
Yes,
there's a lot
man.
of beauty in the struggle. You get me?
Genuinely,
That's my advice.
not every L's an L. It's literally something you can tell some people about this L came back,
Exactly.
became it. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look
Think
at me
about
now,
it.
though, look at me now.
Listen,
Anyway.
that was great advice.
Great
Let's go for
Nah,
ourselves.
that was a
That was good.
bro.
shit.
Usually we're just cussing each other's shit, bro. That was
That was
good.
good
Like,
shit,
I hope
man.
you are we're maturing, innit?
Yeah,
We're
but
maturing.
I'll be real. In 2 years' time, come back to this clip when we're at some award show. We made it.
Flipping rated awards.
Watch the podcast.
Right.
Nah,
we
obviously,
can do rated
nah,
next year.
rated awards they do personality of the year, and they do like 3 shots were nominated for that last year. There's the UK Entertainment Awards. They do online show of the year.
Don't you,
get
in
me?
2 years, I don't even know what I'll be on.
I've been
2 years, 2 years. I reckon I'll be clear in 2 years.
I don't know what I'll be on.
I honestly reckon I'll be clear.
Can't
in 2
lie.
years.
He's big time already, innit? He's a big man. See that?
I don't know what I'll be on.
Listen, he's a big star. He's a big
If
star.
I'm doing the same thing in 2 years, then I feel like I've done something wrong.
Oh, as in like the same
Nah,
level.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if
same
I'm
level.
coming here every Friday to
Nah, but you
shoot
can
and
still
it's
be
the same
coming
here. Wait, why
vibes,
not?
But I want to be like
You
going
must-
to like I don't know, a studio or
Yeah,
something.
you
and,
wanna
like,
have
okay.
some sort of
See,
progress.
and I'll be
To be
doing
fair,
something.
you
Like,
wanna
see the
see-
way we are now. If we're like this in 2 years,
No, that's
I'm going.
problem. Listen, in fact, even
God
next
forbid. What did I say? God forbid. God forbid.
Bro,
I
Like,
reject
next
it.
week, bro, I'll be problem.
I rebuke it. I
I mean,
rebuke it.
next week as well. We're going up every single time.
New chairs.
Getting new chairs, new
mics,
table.
Get me.
Yeah, listen, we're moving up
Hopefully,
slowly.
hopefully he's gonna have food for us in the yard. Hopefully.
I have food today. It's just pork, and you don't eat pork.
Astaghfirullah. I rebuke it, man.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. So before we even start recording this, we were talking about the whole
We're talking about
Sideman and
Sideman,
poet thing.
yeah.
Alright, boom. Break down the situation today.
Basically, if you guys know Sideman on Instagram or Twitter, he's
Sideman, all day, the one from Brom, we know him.
Yeah,
Comedian.
and he splits opinions sometimes. And I was saying, I personally, he's one of my favorite personalities in the UK because
That's
we
not
have.
9, by the way.
Yes, sound.
It's kind of a bit area.
This guy's hungry, man. Yeah, I was saying, like, he's like, I like a lot of things he says because I agree with a lot of things he says, and yeah, and obviously,
And it's
Billy-
because obviously they're both
Billy
beta-
doesn't hate him.
It's because they're both beta males, innit?
Yeah,
So they
pretty
both
much.
they connect with each other, innit?
What happened to?
No, keep
were
going. You're
doing
saying,
so
keep
well.
going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, go on.
But basically, Billy doesn't hate him, but he doesn't think he thinks. I feel like you think
No,
he's a pick me.
No. I don't even use that.
Well,
phrase, pick
either
me.
way, no.
I ain't got
I'm
nothing
saying-
against him. I
Yeah, no,
respect
like,
him.
absolutely, you don't hate
But
him.
it's just one of them ones where he says a lot of things that make
Yeah.
me think that, what are you on about?
And you
get
feel
me?
like he waffles too much and talks too much. And the thing we were on is that he's said that he's gonna try and because he's always trying to protect black women and do better for the black community, which I
Yeah.
think is a good
Same,
thing.
same.
And
Same.
oh, now
I've
you're
got-
clapping
I've
it
got a
earlier.
mom, I've got a sister. I'm always trying
Yeah,
to protect my
and
mom and my
he always
sister.
talks about it. Firstly, Billy earlier mentioned that he bangs on about it all the time, which I don't think is a bad idea.
No,
bad
but
thing.
my thing is, don't make me sound like that, man. Innit? I'm not saying it's a
then.
problem, but my thing is like, it's like every time I see you, you're saying the same thing in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's calm in it. But my thing, yeah, is like I said before, when there's a problem, there's 3 steps. There's identifying a problem,
Mm-hmm.
there's speaking out on the problem, and then there's taking action. You get me?
Yeah.
He's identified the problem. He spoke out about it. He's been doing these Instagram skits for since like last year. Every week I'm seeing a new video talking about black women. But my question, yeah, I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm genuinely asking a question.
Yeah.
Has he taken action? Every time I see him on my feed, he's talking about, oh, I want to protect black women need more protection, yeah. And I agree, that's facts. But my thing is, you've been speaking about it so much, but has he actually done anything? I'm genuinely asking a question.
And as somebody who follows him
Yeah.
very closely, he has. There's
Tell me
multiple
what.
things there.
Okay, what's he done?
Firstly, this was pretty high profile. Sorry, there's a fucking.
Why should I grab
Oh, it's annoying me.
Okay, go.
It's quite high profile. I think sometime last year he quit.
Yeah, he quit
his
the
job.
BBC.
BBC.
Yeah,
Because of black people.
No, he quit the BBC. Yeah,
It was
because
said nigger and didn't apologise.
because on the BBC News, yeah,
Said-
one of the white presenters
Said
was
nigger.
reporting and said nigger. Yeah, that's an idiot thing. He left BBC. Yeah,
And,
so
and
my
no,
thing is,
no, but it was because it wasn't that wasn't why he left. It's because they didn't apologize. It was a shit apology. And he felt
no,
like
they
it
didn't
was
apologize. They
insincere.
stuck up for it. I remember that. I respected him for sticking up. I respected him for that.
What does it do with black women though?
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about.
Black women.
No, see, no, but that's the thing. You guys just think it's all.
No, but I'm talking about the black.
He
No,
talks
but
about
that's
women,
my
though.
point. Is just the black woman.
Okay,
thing,
cool.
Yeah?
Black
And
woman
you
thing.
said, yeah, the one thing he's done.
is that he cast only black women for a lot of
Exactly.
skits.
Dark skin or black?
First it was only black women, but recently he's literally
Either
said
way,
he's
either way,
come
yeah,
and said
either
that
way.
he's gonna cast dark skinned
Either
women.
way, yeah.
for roles.
That's calm in
For
it.
skits and
But
stuff,
my
yeah.
thing is, I don't see that as protecting black women or black excellence. Because my thing, for example, is if I've got a skit, yeah, and I've got a role I need a female to play, yeah, and I know a female that's perfect, like the best for this role, yeah, and she's not a black woman. So you want me to say, oh, but I only want a black woman, so I'm not gonna cast you. Like if I've got a role I want someone to play, yeah, and the best person for that role is not a black woman, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I can't pick her because she's not black. You get me? I'm one of the best in the business. You understand?
course, I
So
hear
I'm
that.
not gonna settle for someone less just because they're black.
And-
And that's the thing I'm saying. I don't. So you settling for someone that's not as good just because they're black. I don't see that as black excellence. I just see that as sympathy.
No, see, but it's not black excellence. No one's black excellence.
No, but that's
the
what
reason
that's
why
what I want,
agree
though.
with that is because it's about priorities. You want a good piece of content. Yeah, the
Yeah.
most important thing.
The best content I
Exactly.
could possibly
He
do.
is willing to sacrifice that.
Yeah.
To make sure that black women are visible.
Okay, but
And
my
that's the
thing,
thing,
my
and
thing is,
I'm okay as well
my
with that.
thing is, it's about representation, bro.
Yes.
You want every time a black woman, yeah, that every time you present black women to the world, you want it to present them in the best way possible you can.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if you're not making the best content you possibly can, you're not representing the black woman in the video the best you possibly can.
But I always
Get
believe
me?
you can find the best black
You're
women to
saying
do
that
it.
the reason why it's not the best content is because it's the black woman that you picked isn't the best person.
No,
So technically,
Yeah.
for that girl, that is the best content she's gonna be able to make because, for example, let's say you're doing a skit where like you said before, the girls to be flirty or whatever,
Yeah.
and the best woman you can get is a white girl or whatever.
Yeah.
But the black girl, she can only do as much as she can. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
whatever
heard
she
that.
does, that will be the best content that she can make.
I heard that,
what I'm saying.
but that is not the best content possible. If there's someone that's better than that, why
Yeah,
would
of
you not
course.
go for that?
Because
That's my thing.
Because that's what I'm saying. He's making a sacrifice. That's what I'm saying. I think
I heard that.
Because same thing for me.
But at the same time, it's like, bro, if I've got a plan in my head that right, I wanna make something that's gonna put black people on red tear, yeah. But then I've got a thing where, oh, I can't really include this black woman because there's someone better for the role that's not black. I'm gonna say, okay, you sit this one out, and then I'll do something that fits you. You get me?
know what?
Don't
That's-
sacrifice. Don't lower your standards.
I
Make
hear
the
that.
best possible
I hear
content
that.
you possibly
But
can,
let it suit the
and
person.
then get me. That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
agree with
like-
that. I
it's
agree with
like,
that. That's a good point.
The whole support black businesses thing because
Yeah.
I'm on supporting black businesses,
But-
if it's worthy of
That's
support.
what I'm saying.
Exactly, if it's a good business.
And one
You
thing
know
I
what?
need to add, yeah,
Very good point. Very
is
good
if
point.
there's a role, yeah, and there's two women, they're both as good as each other. I'm gonna go for the black woman. I
Yes.
will. I don't give a shit on to. I will.
No,
bro.
same.
But my thing, yeah, is if the one, let's say the white one, is evidently better than a black woman, I'm not lowering the quality of the content just to include a black woman.
it could
I'm gonna make something else that suits that black woman more.
Yeah.
Get me?
That's a
It
good
could
point.
even be like when it comes to following, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I've got an option of two girls, one of them's got 1.5 M's, one of them's got 200K, and I'm thinking, look, I want to get this content out to as many people.
Yeah,
Who am I
you're gonna go
pick?
for the yeah. See,
You're gonna
you're
pick.
right. There's many variables that should be considered. So obviously, yeah, skin color is not the only thing. But it's a good point. Like you should make it
Exactly.
to suit the person properly.
Exactly, that's what I'm
and you know
saying.
what? Maybe he does that. Bear in mind,
Yeah, he
we don't know
probably
that
does.
because a lot of his skits are like I feel like they suit black women anyway. But I agree with it because I've spoken to my friends about one friend about this. She's an Asian woman. I told her I'm only having black women in any music videos I do.
What did she say?
She thought it was weird. Why would I just exclude it? Everyone else? Because I don't feel like my people are being highlighted.
I heard that, but I'm
I
saying
want
that,
us to be more
Do you say
visible.
black, do you mean dark skin?
No, black of all shades.
Okay,
Because
but-
light skins are involved in
No,
many
but
music
that's what I'm
videos.
saying.
So
when-
you can't say
when I
light
say
skins.
when I say black, I mean
Dark
not
skin.
brown to
You say
dark.
dark skin.
Just say black. Just say we know what you mean by black. If,
said black.
if
No,
you want
I
to say
said
light,
black.
if you want to
You
say
said
light
light
skin, we
skin.
just say light
Exactly.
skin.
I said
no,
black.
but my thing is, you're saying you only want to have black people in your music videos.
Yeah, like,
that's
for, like-
calm. That's calm, yeah.
Yeah.
But for your music videos, yeah, you've got to make them in a way where
That it
black
suits them.
people are the best for that role.
Yeah.
Don't do something where the best fit for that role is going to be a white woman. You
Yeah,
get me?
exactly.
You've got to
You
make
gotta
sure your
do
music
this.
video is specific.
But then at the same
to-
time-
See, my thing is with that is there are so many black women, and with the music video, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
For example, like if you can have a girl in it, realistically, we all know what she's probably going to be doing in the video.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't find a black woman who can't do that.
Exactly.
There's
No, of course
reason-
you can.
There will be millions.
Of
So
course
if-
you can.
if- If someone was to try and make the argument to me that they couldn't find a black woman good enough for that role, you're lying to me.
That's the
course.
thing,
Of
and,
course.
and that's the thing with Sideman as well. I feel like he's in a position where he definitely has
obviously.
he has a good pick of a lot of black women. So I'm sure even if there's a white woman who's good at the role, he can definitely
Nah, I heard that,
he
I
can
heard
definitely
that.
look hard enough to find a black
can't
woman
lie. I heard
that.
who's
Find a black woman
best.
good enough.
But either way, like I do agree this thing of protecting black women. But I get it that
Yeah, obviously, no
you
one-
might-
and no
people
one-
want to see
that's
more
not a
action in it,
debate.
and I'm sure it makes action also because not everything you're gonna blast on the internet. I've seen some some stories and stuff that he's had where he's actually actively protected a black woman from people that are following them and stuff. So he does.
Same.
He does preach. No, he does practice what he preaches. But I do think a lot of Twitter hates him. Personally, the reason why I feel like Twitter hates him is because genuinely is because he stands up for black women all the time, and he mentions it all the time.
Twitter
He
don't hate
brings
him.
it up.
Now Twitter don't
I think
hate
Twitter
him, yeah.
hates him. Bro.
He just jarring. I'll be real. Twitter
But
don't hate
why
him.
is
He's
he
just
jarring?
jarring.
You know what
He
it
is.
is? You know what it
And
is?
you know what?
It's one of them man where like, regardless of what he was saying.
Exactly,
it's not
bro.
what-
He's
Exactly.
that guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you
As
know
in,
what?
they
Sad
hate
man.
him just
He
for the
give
sake
me
of
the
hating
vibe. It's not hating him, bro. It's he give me that vibe of rah. Like if I sat next to him in class in their class every day, 5 days a week, I'd get jarred of him after 3-4 days because he'd just be chatting shit constantly. Like that's that vibe I get from him. That's the vibe I get from Sideman. Like Sideman, I respect him, yeah. But for me, a lot of people go against him just because he's kind of jarring. I'm not gonna lie, he talks a lot. Like a lot, bro.
I get that, yeah.
And I
He talks
talk
a
a lot as well, yeah. And people probably find me jarring, so it's a bit hypocritical. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even saying I find him jarring in it, but objectively,
I see
like
people who find him
overall, the reason why people
Don't-
is because he's jarring. That's it.
And
Like I'm not gonna lie.
Probably because like.
Also,
For
because
example, he gets onto people who maybe other people like.
yeah,
So,
so
when,
then
if
they'll
you're
defend
the
him.
guy who gets onto people that other people like, you're gonna get a lot of haters. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I'm not even against him though. I'm not against him. I don't want to build him against him. Big up Sideman. I respect everything he's done, innit?
I don't think
swear,
anyone
he
here is
bought a
against
yard. He bought a
Yeah.
yard for something.
You know what?
Big up man.
Big up Sideman for getting
big
the
up
yard,
big
man.
up Sideman,
That's
innit?
true.
Big up Sideman.
And I would love to get you on the podcast. I can't lie. I actually would.
No, 100.
Genuinely,
Why not?
I love his mind because some shit is like, why?
You love his mind.
You know, as in like the
What else
shit
you
he
know
comes
about
out with. I'm very
No,
intrigued.
Sideman makes good points.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
I'm very
my
intrigued
thing is,
where it come from.
there's times where he will say things that's a bit like what, but
Yes.
the way he says it makes it sound, oh my god, this guy is so clever. But there's times where
Sometimes he is
I've heard this guy
Same
actually.
with poet.
There's times where I've heard this guy's actually waffling. Yeah. There's times I've watched something. This guy. I remember
Is
he
it that
done
he's
a
waffling
video.
or
He done a
maybe you
video.
just
Yeah.
understand it?
No. He done a video. Yeah, where he said basically the underman of what he was saying. Yeah, was these youths become roadmen because of fun. That's basically he's trying to say. Yeah,
It's fun.
I'm not saying and that's cap. Yeah, because of. Should I keep going?
I mean,
No, because I'm not saying obviously there's a fun element in roads.
Yeah.
Innit? There is a fun element to the road. Let's not lie. That adrenaline rush you get from running man down, whatever.
Wait, why do you know about this?
Bro, allow it. When you're rolling in big groups, like
Yeah.
there is a
I
fun
get it, yeah.
element to the roads, yeah? But for you to say that youths are doing it solely because it's fun,
But did he say that it's only because of fun?
I'm not gonna lie.
Waffling, innit?
I can't remember the whole
That's the
thing,
thing.
but that
I feel
was
like
pretty much what I picked
The
up
only,
from it.
I feel like the only way that people can say he's waffling is when they think things out of context or don't understand.
No,
what he's saying.
there's times where he actually is
Because
waffling.
I watch
There's
every
times-
video he says.
Bro, there's times where
and
he is waffling.
I
There's
try
time-
to find hosts because I'm like,
Bro.
I believe you need to challenge people that say shit. Like challenge it.
Bro, I promise you,
To make sure that-
there's
yeah.
times where he's waffling. Like,
You know what? They're very
he's
well
a human. He's a human.
Yeah,
He's a
they're
human.
very
bro.
may
Everyone's
well be,
waffling.
of course.
Everyone's waffled, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Anyway,
But you know,
shout out Sideman
big up,
anyway.
yeah. You
Anyway,
do your
on to the
thing.
next topic.
What else
The
is
other thing I
going?
want to talk about the whole Sideman thing. I'll just say my point on this.
Yeah,
innit?
go on.
I'll say my point on this.
This is side men difference.
Yeah,
Just
not
making sure.
Sideman.
Yeah,
Sideman,
just making
I
sure.
was cut the
Like
same thing. Anyway,
case and them boys.
so basically, Sidemen.
Yeah.
I don't know entirely what they're doing in it,
Shout out
but
Sidemen.
basically they've got like a Side Plus. I think
Side
it's called Side
Plus,
Plus.
yeah,
innit?
it's like a
And it's basically like a
subscription-based thing.
monthly subscription where they get content and like a
Extra
few other
content.
things in it,
Yeah.
extra content. Now you see, my thing is obviously get the bag in it. You know what I'm saying? Get the bag. You know, don't eat it on mic. I swear.
It's so funny.
Don't eat it on mic.
I'm seeing him
Nah, it's calm. It's calm.
like trying to chew quietly.
Anyway, yeah, so they've got a monthly subscription thing in it. And obviously, my thing is, get the bag, cool in it. But the Sidemen, let's be honest, most of the audience is young people. Let's be
Nah,
honest,
but
teenagers.
but you
It's
know
not-
what?
it's
Sad
teenagers,
men
yeah.
have been going for almost 10
Exactly.
years, so
Most
their
of-
audience would have grown up with
Exactly.
them.
No, but,
It's our
but
age.
even like from when they had a charity match, most people there were kids. They weren't
I
big.
heard
They
that,
were
but you need to
25
understand
year
how
old.
big their audience is. Like, there's
Yeah, there's a
There's
definitely
a lot of people. I'm just saying that a lot of them will probably be
Young.
the teenagers. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Be teenage, maybe early 20s. I
Yeah,
doubt the late
I think
20s.
late tweens.
I'll say, let's
Sorry,
say
late
between
teens.
14 and 21.
Yeah, around that age.
14
innit?
to-
I'll say
I'll say teenagers.
70% of their audience is probably between 14 and 21.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
It'll
Yeah,
be,
I'll
it'll be
say
like
that.
late teens, probably. Most.
You know what? I would love to know the numbers.
Yeah,
I've actually
but anyway,
looked at
so
the
that most of their thing is probably teenage, innit? And from what my knowledge is not a lot of teenagers have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, just in life, innit? Not a lot of teenagers have
Yeah.
money, innit?
I hear that.
So my thing is,
I already
the
disagree, by the
Sidemen
way.
are super rich. Super.
You can never be too. You can never be too rich.
You
by
can
the
never
way.
be too
I wouldn't
rich.
say they're not super rich.
You can't be too rich,
They're not
but the
super
Sidemen are.
They're
Bro,
not. They're
if you
not.
look at the numbers,
Super rich is Jay-Z. That
No,
billionaire is
no,
super
that's
rich.
a billionaire, bro. Okay,
That's super rich.
No, but
They're
you're looking into the word super too much. You know what I mean, bro?
Like,
you
they're
actually know,
well
you
off.
actually,
They-
you actually know what I mean.
They don't need more
don't
money.
need
No
more
one
money.
did.
Let's
But
be
you can
honest.
never have too much money.
Yeah,
of
you can.
course.
I didn't say they're too rich. I just said they're very, very rich.
Yeah.
Especially KSI, he's very, very,
Yes.
very rich.
Very, very rich.
Multi-millionaire.
Very,
I'm
very.
sure a few of them probably have a couple M's in their account.
No,
Yeah.
all of them have M's.
Know what I'm saying?
A lot of them have got. The poorest one probably has like 3, 4 M's.
So them man have basically a whole load of money in it.
Yeah.
And the people they work with are probably doing all right as well. So my point basically is, you've got content, this additional content which isn't really harming your life to make. They're making a podcast or something, and they're making a few over behind the scenes stuff in it. But you're gonna charge
Wait,
the
but
people.
then-
How much they charging?
Let me make my point. You're gonna charge the people who, first of all, made them who they are. Because everyone always talks about my fans made me, my supporters.
Yeah.
made
Keep going.
me.
Keep going.
The people who made you who you are.
Keep going.
The people who are giving you, put the money in your pocket already from viewing your stuff. You're gonna make them pay, even though, like I said, a lot of teenagers don't have a lot of money.
How much are they charging?
It's like £6 or something. The same amount of Disney Plus.
That's
Same,
mad.
basically the same amount as Netflix, innit?
So they can charge
to
but
watch.
the Netflix cut.
No, listen. The same amount of money.
Before
The
you steal
same,
my bars, I was gonna say
listen, the
that.
same amount of money that like Netflix and all them man are charging.
Less.
Just about.
Netflix is 10 a lie.
£10. No, Netflix are like what, £9. They're charging what, £6-7.
Yes.
So it's a couple pounds less. Same amount of Disney Plus is like £6.
Yeah.
So you basically give the same content that they could easily give out for free, which
Yeah.
they all already are giving out the
Yeah.
same content for free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you're gonna make these people who don't have that much money pay for it. To me, do your thing in it, make it all money. But I just don't think that's it's nice.
I heard them. I heard them.
I don't think
Bro,
it's nice because I know what you're gonna say in it. Yeah, get your money in it. Like
No, that's
everyone's
not what I'm gonna
eat,
say. That's not what
whatever,
I'm gonna
innit?
say.
But I'm saying that like I understand why people are annoyed at it because you man have. You trying to, it's not like trying to extort their fans, but they're getting money out.
It's
That's
not
like
that.
The KSI show, when he made bare people pay for a show, and he basically made it seem like it was something better than it was, and everyone got onto him. It's like
Yeah,
you're making people pay for stuff.
yeah, but hear
which
what
you
I'm
don't have
saying.
to
Yeah,
make them pay for
hear what
it.
I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's not for everyone.
What?
It's not this side post they do not for everyone. It's not for the whole audience. It's not something that you have to subscribe to.
Yeah.
If you look at that and think that is not worth it, I'm not paying that. Don't do it.
But you
do it.
can't
Don't
look-
do
you
it.
can't look at
They're
saying
not.
it's not worth it
But
because-
that's
No, but
if the fans,
Not being forced.
if you're one of the fans that's complaining, thinking, oh, why are you charging me rent? Then don't buy it.
'Cause
It's
you
not
still
by
get
force. You have to
silent
buy
content.
it.
No, but that's
Don't buy it, bro.
easy to say. I'm just saying that.
But it is, that's the
content,
fact,
The content
like-
you're making, they can make. I'm not talking about how good the content is in it because I don't know what the content is.
No, but that's what I'm
not
saying.
seeing it. But I'm just saying the fact that they're creating more content, but
Yeah.
saying only the people who have money can buy it. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's.
They're not saying only people who have money don't buy
It
it.
is, though,
They're
because
just saying
not everyone
it's
can
not.
afford to be able to pay
I'm
a
sorry.
subscription.
No.
A lot of man have-
There's
can-
no,
a lot of
'cause
man
it
can
really.
afford-
Don't say
Netflix.
a lot of man can afford it because
No.
most of the kids are their kids, bro. and they're
Bro,
working class,
if
come
these
on.
kids can afford to go to Southampton to buy tickets, if they can
What-
afford
what-
to buy Sidemen merch, hats, hoodies, why can't they
You
afford?
think most of their supporters go to matches, go
brother.
to the matches and that. What?
Bro, but do you know how many? Do you know how quickly their tickets
You
sold
think
out?
most of their
Do you know-
supporters
bro,
went to the
do you know
charity
how
match? You
quickly?
know how many supporters they have?
Bro, do you know how quickly those tickets sold out?
No,
bro?
but I'm saying
Do you know how
people
quickly
still-
their merch
Do you know
sells
how
out?
many?
Do
Do you know how many tickets there were? But there's like 5,000 tickets.
But I'm saying to you,
Compared
but
to the
that's
millions of
what I'm saying.
fans you
That's
have,
what
bro.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those people that pay money for them extra things, they're the diehard supporters. That's who
No,
the
that's not that has
It is though.
That's
It
people who
is.
can afford it. That's just
No,
people who
okay,
can
then
afford it.
it's for the people who can afford it. Decide Plus is for people who can afford it. Then
I'm
if you can't
saying,
afford,
yeah.
you don't have to have it, bro.
Also,
Bro,
check
that-
this. If you don't have side plus, you're not missing out much. The only content wise they're doing is the
But that's
podcast
not it, though.
and behind the scenes. No, I'm saying
No,
content
bro,
based
no, 'cause
stuff.
hear what I'm saying.
It's
So
just those two.
also they said that if
Yeah, no.
No, because
if
hear
you
what I'm
want,
saying.
I'll
No,
tell
no,
you-
you know,
really,
you know,
really
it would be wrong, yeah, if they said, "Oh, we're not uploading on our YouTube channel." No,
Exactly,
you
they're
gotta
still-
pay for
yeah,
that one.
no, I'm not saying
that
this.
would be wrong, yeah. But they're saying raw. So we've got fans that are willing to buy our merch, fans that are willing to pay to come to Southampton and watch us. So surely we're gonna have fans that are willing to pay for our content.
It's not willing, it's fans who can.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'll be real,
Okay,
it's a
can.
business,
Okay,
man.
okay then. Okay then.
So
So
you're making it sound like every fan has a choice. They
okay
don't.
then, so let me change
go
what I'm
on.
saying then. If we're making this for the fans that can't afford, if you can't afford, that's calm. We're still gonna give you the content that you love, that you're
Exactly.
used to. Probably gonna
Nothing's
give you
different.
more than we gave you before.
Exactly.
But if you can have this extra, if you can, if you
extra.
can't, it's not by force, bro.
Exactly,
It's
it's
not by
extra.
force.
That's like, for example, if United or Sky were to be like, okay, look, we've got the subscription, yeah, but if you're a United fan, we know you've probably got more money because United have got more fans.
No, that's
so if you're
not-
United fans have to pay an extra
That's
£10
not the
to watch a
same.
match.
That's not the same.
No,
Yes, it is.
no,
How is that
it's
the
not.
same?
Wait, wait.
What?
I'll tell you why it's
What?
different.
If Sky would,
Wait.
if Sky would
No,
say,
it's
look,
different.
United have more fans you can afford to pay because United have the most fans.
I'll tell you now. No,
United
no,
have
wait.
the-
Wait,
listen,
no.
United have the most fans in the league.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So Sky can say, look, we know United have more fans than everybody else, which means they probably have more people who can afford it. who can't afford to
Bro,
pay
bro,
more.
bro.
So
So
we're
no,
gonna charge
hear
more
what I'm
for
saying.
United
Hear
matches.
no,
than
hear what I'm saying. You know what that's the equivalent to, yeah? Because bro, we're already watching United matches.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
if Sky said, oh, you can only watch United match if you pay £10, that's not the same as what
Yeah.
Sidemen
Why?
are doing.
They're saying you can watch United match and we'll
Sidemen,
give you-
bro, because Sidemen are still giving us what they're giving us
Exactly.
regardless.
They're not
They're just giving
stopping.
us extra.
Let me tell you-
If Sky Sports was to say, okay, but if for £10 extra you can see
watch
what's going
training
on.
clips.
Bro, let me finish, bro.
That's literally it. I'm
Bro,
you're
if
doing
Sky
too long.
Sports said,
Jesus Christ, it's
That's not what I
taking
was
too
gonna
long.
say. That's not what I was gonna
You're
say.
taking too long,
That's not
man.
what I was gonna say.
It's taking too long. Basically,
Mars, look. I took his hat off. That's not what I was gonna say. 'Cause, bro, no. But let's get composed again. Because deep I'm saying, yeah. Because you see, the comparison you gave ain't the same, yeah. Because Sidemen are not taking anything away from us, just giving us extra and charging us extra for the extra. Whereas with Sky Sports, if they were to take away what we already have and charge us for that, that's not the same. But if Sky Sports was to say, for example, oh, you can watch behind the scenes footage in the changing room, like what Amazon do with All or Nothing documentary. If Sky Sports done, oh, if you pay £5 extra, we'll show you what's going on in change rooms.
Yeah.
Then that's literally the equivalent to what Sidemen are doing now. It's only
So what
you
you
don't
gonna
have
say?
to have it, but if you can't do it. If you can't do it, if you can't, it is what it is. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's
What
literally
are you
it.
gonna say? What are you gonna say?
basically that, because he took too long to say that. Also, this is what they have on the actual membership thing, just so you saw. Firstly, dinner with a sideman. So some people can win dinner with a sideman every 3 months, I think it is.
Okay.
So
Do you see the 500k dinner with Jay-Z thing?
Oh yeah. That's been going on for time though. I've been hearing that for ages.
Bro.
take the
For
fucking
me, yeah,
money.
anyone that will pick, I don't think there's a human on earth that's worth 500k for dinner with.
No.
There's not, bro.
there's not,
There's
bro.
not.
'Cause you
I
think you're
wouldn't,
going there,
bro.
you
I
give the
wouldn't
blueprint
pay
to success.
500k to have dinner with any of my dead relatives.
No.
I wouldn't have to pay dinner
Yeah.
to. I would. There's no human creation. Nobody
No one.
is worth 500, even 100k. I'm not turning down 100k to have dinner with a next man.
Yeah, no.
When I could just watch his interviews or his
100k, bro,
documentaries.
10k, bro. You mad?
Even
Who
10K,
is
yeah.
worth 10k?
The most I'm
to me, information is only worth as much as you apply it. You know what
Exactly,
I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
there's only so much you can tell, man. That's gonna get me rich before I
Also,
apply it.
Who said he's the only one with this info?
That's what I'm saying. There's
The info's
bare
out there.
man. That is bare
There's pages
man,
with
bro.
that info,
It's just
man.
'cause we're
You brought a
black.
book.
It's just because we're black, yeah, and
Innit?
he's like the top guy.
Read
now.
Rich Dad Poor
Bro,
Dad.
do you know how
can
many
get more shit
billionaires
from
there's on
there.
the earth, bro? You want me to risk 500k for one billionaire? When is that?
What did you think he's gonna say?
I don't know.
I like. They honestly think he's gonna sit and write us a book on how to get rich, a step-by-step plan how to get
Also,
rich. Bro, he's
he
putting.
said Jay-Z wants to give you a lecture on how to get money.
Dude,
Bro,
It's dinner.
it's
He's
dinner.
eating.
It's dinner. Bro, he could sit there and talk about porn, bro. He could talk about the weather. He could talk about.
Everything's
I don't
money.
even. He could talk about wrestling. He could talk about anything. What makes you think he's gonna talk about, give you advice on how
They
to get
think
rich?
rich people talk about money all the time.
It's not even
They
that,
don't.
bro. JT got big because he's good at rapping. What's he gonna tell you to rap bars or something? What can man tell you?
Exactly. He became a billionaire through business etiquette and being talented. If you're not as talented as him, what can he? What's he gonna tell you?
Just-
Is he gonna
anyway.
get me? That's a dumb
Well,
thing.
listen.
The dumb analogy, bro.
It's not.
dumb thing to say,
But
man.
would you? And he's gonna sign up to Side Plus.
I barely watch it.
I don't sign up to Netflix. I don't sign up to Disney Plus. I don't sign up.
I have
don't sign up
Netflix.
for
I ain't got
nothing.
Disney.
Really,
bro.
I have Netflix.
I just do.
and
I
Disney
just do
Plus.
30-day free trials, then I cut it off.
But £7 is a stretch, bro. That's literally almost Netflix.
It's
almost
it's
Netflix,
Disney
bro.
Plus.
Yeah,
Disney
but
Plus.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
what's
gonna lie.
different
I've always said that to myself that when I'm in that position,
Yeah,
when I've got a
Patreon.
core fan base-
Patreon, 100.
Yeah.
no, but it's the same thing though.
That's what I'm saying. Patreon.
No,
I do Patreon.
Patreon's even worse than this.
But
That one,
Patreon-
you
yeah,
pay
Patreon's
to
more
watch
expensive.
everything.
But what's the difference between Patreon and Side Plus though?
Patreon actually
There is no
pays to watch
difference.
everything. You can't
That's what I'm
watch
saying.
anything,
When
right?
I get to when I've got a core fan base,
Side
big
Plus
enough,
thing's better
I'm
than Patreon.
charging man
Why?
for content, bro. Is man dumb, like?
Because they're still giving us content. The only literal thing is just the podcast.
No,
and
Patreon
behind the
doesn't
scenes.
take away what you're already giving.
I know. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of people that only use Patreon. Because some people only use Patreon.
I've been saying that for time. When I get a core fan base big enough, bro, I'm charging my content. It's
Also,
dumb.
bear in mind, it's a business. Why people were like, "Oh, why are you taking money?" You've had free content for how many years?
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
they're big.
They make better content than some TV shows.
I'm not disagreeing with
So
that. No one's
why?
disagreeing
What?
with that.
Also, it's a business. The business has to grow, right?
Yeah,
So
the
because
business
they have
is
money,
growing.
they have money because they worked hard for it, and they keep working hard. They deserve to get paid for their hard work. Do they not? So if they want to
And do
charge
they not-
small,
do they
small,
not? And do they not?
Yes, but they want to make
get paid a
more.
lot.
I'm sorry. Any of their fans would also love to make money like them. So why?
Did you see the
why
video of
complain?
how much Victor made from Microsoft Minecraft service?
Bro, 2 mil.
2 mil for Minecraft
Man
service.
trying to tell me he needs more £6. He needs my £6 a month.
No, but deep it.
Relax, bro.
How many views on average does Sideman get a video?
I heard
Forget that. Every month they get over 100.
Yeah, 100
Over
million. You know how much money that is, bro?
every month.
On no, I'm saying on pure video on average.
It's very difficult to tell. I'm saying
Let's
a
just
monthly
say
one is better.
let's just say between 10 and 20 mil. Nah, it's not even that much.
Nah, it's not much. I say 10. Just say 10.
Let's just say 10 mil, yeah. Deep it out of that 10 mil. All they need is like 500k them to subscribe. They're good for life, bro. Imagine 500k those people subscribe £6 a month.
Yeah. Sally, so they know it's
Easy. That's what I'm
Sally,
saying.
so why complain?
Not
It's
forget
money.
that.
Like robbery, bro.
Oh,
okay.
even bigger. Even put myself in that
robbery,
position.
bro.
Let's just like, get to a position, yeah, where I've got, I don't know, 500k average views. Everything I drop gets 500k solidified, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, if 10k of them man subscribe to me for £5 a month,
Making money.
50k a month, is man, are you sick?
But if you weren't making 50k, are you already making 50k a month?
No.
Probably just a bit less than that.
Well, that's cool then. If you're making millions of pounds, yeah,
See?
to try and get 50k a month
but
off
do you know
people
how
that
they make
can barely
millions? By
afford it.
keep, but the way to keep being there is by making more money.
The man on too much PR.
I don't think that's no, it's not.
too much PR.
There's no stuff that's too much.
Okay, you know what I mean, but
Would you- would you give up money? Would you give up money?
No one's giving up. No one's giving up money though.
So, sorry, no. If you had an opportunity to make more money, would you not take it?
Not at the expense of someone else.
How is it an expense to anybody else?
It is.
Oh, you're so childish, man. It's business. Anybody who's a mature person
Bro,
knows it's
about
business.
honestly, the way them man are growing, in the next 5 years, them man are probably making like 100 M's. They'll probably be making hundreds of millions of pounds off the free content they're making.
Nah.
I don't know how many years, but in an amount of years, they're probably making hundreds of millions of pounds off their content. And
Yeah,
and
but that's
everything they
sharing
do.
between 7 people plus
Oh,
their
100 million to 7. Oh, I'm going to get 15 mil.
I hate to be in that position. I'd hate to have to share 100.
I know, right? Oh my
yo.
god. Nah, but
God, I'm so jealous. Darn it. God damn it.
Anyway, moving on, innit? Did you man see? I don't know exactly what happened in it, but the Emma Rada sitting.
yeah, the 18-year-old tennis girl. Do you see that?
Basically, yeah, she's British, innit?
She won the US Open.
She won the US
Well
Open,
done.
innit? It's basically it's the equivalent of Leicester winning the Premier League. That's how mad it was.
Yeah.
I think I didn't even understand.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of seen it, yeah. And I was thinking, who is this girl? Like, what is she doing it?
She came out.
Oh my days.
I'm 18 as well. Is she Leng?
Google her, bro.
I can't be asked, man.
Man whispered, "Is she Lang into the mic?"
She's 18 as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Bro.
I don't know how she did it, bro. That is mad. That's like one of them stories that just doesn't happen like normally.
But we like them kind of stories. It's good.
Wait, where's she from though? Like actually, I don't think she's
You know what?
white.
Yeah, she
I used to care about underdog stories. Now I don't really care anymore.
Really, I love it. I love to see it.
I think it gets
Because
a
I'm
bit
gonna be
leaky.
an underdog story one day.
Sure, man.
Why are you an underdog? Sorry.
The things like not to be war with me, but the things I've had to go through to be even where I am.
Everyone's had
Most
to
rappers
underdog.
came from Silver Spoon.
No,
think rappers have always had million-pound
no,
chains.
That's what I'm saying. They all have heart. And that.
No,
that's
but
what
when I
love.
say underdog stories, like, for example, when Leicester won the league,
That's
I
an
tried
underdog
to be
story.
gas, but it's like one of them ones where it's like,
No, why?
no, it's like
It's
everyone
30
made such a
38
big
games, bro.
Everyone made such a big deal out of it.
The reason why I'm saying underdog because 2-3 years ago I was homeless. I've had actual hardships,
pot of paper.
which would be so. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying I love that.
Oh.
I'm saying it's good. Like a lot of rappers have that, and it builds hunger. It's like I don't want to go back there again. You know what I'm saying? I want to do so much. Like now, I want to retire my mom before she's 50. She's 50 in 2 years.
Oh, you're not gonna retire.
I can. Oh no! See what I'm saying?
Wait. Mommy, keep working, oh. Keep working. Mommy, keep working.
Hey, take extra shifts.
Mommy, extend your contract. Extend the contract, though.
Nah, do you know why? See, there's few
If I
things
have
that
another one.
There's only few things that I'm optimistic about, and one of them is that because it sounds dumb to think that I'm gonna be able to make enough money to make my mom retire in 2 years.
you could.
But I could.
Obviously, anyone can.
Exactly.
That's
And
not- I'm taking.
I want to have that mindset so that I can work hard. Like right now, I'm doing so many things. I'm doing the pod, music. I'm doing some other music stuff. I'm doing some other music stuff and law.
But you're still getting an E in music.
This guy.
That shut him up.
Anyone who wants to know what my music thing, everyone who knows
I
it,
ruin everything. I ruin everything.
Anyway, yeah. So Wireless was last week, innit? Yeah, I don't know if you want
Yeah, I want
to
to talk about that. I want to talk
Wireless
about
was cool. Anyway, but one thing that people were talking
The
about
crowd.
last week was the crowd, innit? And so there was a few different things that people talk about the crowd. In the first of all, Drake came out, and I'm fuming that I wasn't there. And I'm fuming.
Everyone knew Drake was
I'm
going
not.
to come, though.
I'm not.
I am in it. I don't care. I am. Yeah,
Why
man.
didn't you go?
Because I thought he was dead. All the acts that were there, I thought I've already seen a lot of them, so I don't really care in it. But then, see, Drake. came
Everyone
out,
knew
innit?
Drake would be there because Future was there. Everyone knew
Future was
I
there when I
thought
went
it was
there.
confirmed it was going to be.
Future was there when I was there.
I know, but as in, they had a song together recently. It was
I
kind of
can lie. It
clear.
was obvious it was going to be that.
Yeah, it was obvious it was going to be
Yeah,
that.
Anyway, that's not even the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make was when everyone was talking about like how the crowds weren't gassed for certain artists. And my thing is,
Yeah.
it's 2021. It's not 2012.
But
People need to start moving like these artists that are big are still at that level that they was when, like, for example, no offense, man rates gigs. But come on, gigs ain't 2012 gigs right now.
but you need to
bro.
understand.
He's
No,
not
I'm not gonna
2012
lie. You need
gigs.
to understand.
The
Yeah, like
fan base
no,
that are there at Wireless ain't riding for
No,
gigs
but
like how
my
they were
thing, bro,
2012,
is like
bro.
these are festivals that are mainly shaped around our culture.
Yeah.
Most of the artists are shaped around our culture.
Totally.
So my thing is like when these like for example, gigs performed, pain is the essence, my bro.
Trust.
I'm looking at the crowd and man are looking like it's a warm-up act. I'm thinking, whoa.
Really?
I'm thinking, whoa, and it's putting into perspective for me, like raw, like. Bro, TikTok has our scene in a chokehold, fam.
100.
'Cause, Bro,
100.
when Central C came out, they reacted
Apparently, he got more
as
attention
if
than
Jesus ascended down from heavens.
From all the reactions I saw,
Bigger than
Drake,
Drake's, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Gigs perform
I
pain
saw
in the
that on
essence
Twitter.
on God. I see man standing there like this.
But
Picking
when he put on, I think it was Talking the Hardest, yeah, and it's like, dun, 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 and everyone stood there like.
that should have been an instant. But when you had,
That should've been a wheel up, bro.
when you if you're talking the hardest, that's a wheel up
Wheel up, straight,
instantly.
wheel up.
Instantly, and man, I
It's a
stand there
wheel up,
picking a nose.
A show, like a closed show.
Yeah.
But in that kind of thing, a
But
lot of
that's-
mine
no,
aren't
but
there
that's
for
what-
gigs.
No, but
They're
that's
just
my
there
thing is
for
like
music.
these lot, yeah, they're looking at the whole lineup and they might think, oh, Central C is there, let me go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right,
That's
just wait
true,
for
though.
Central C to do it.
A lot of man are
Why?
going-
Why? If you only rate one or two artists out of them, why are you going?
Also, some
go to their
some people
doors.
just like festivals
But
for the sake of festivals.
one thing you got to understand is festivals, even you look at the crowd of festivals, you say it's for the culture, but the people who are actually attending
Exactly.
are they the culture?
No, they're
The
not.
people that attending are not the people
Exactly.
who,
They're
not,
who
they're not.
we are expecting to be.
That's
at.
why
You know
they're
what I'm
not
saying?
reacting
So you
correctly.
have to think about it. Like Central C didn't get 50 million views because of the culture. You
Yeah,
know,
exact
because
facts.
a bunch of other people heard it.
Yeah.
I think other people in it. We know the middle.
know
of
who
it.
the other
That's
people are.
what I'm saying.
And
That's literally.
the people who were at the festival. So
Not
we have
like
to like know like
Basically,
listen,
his audience is their
is
festival.
there.
audience.
This festival's hey, come on. Yeah, rapid. Come rapid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
feel
stop now anyway.
Bro, that's.
That's cool.
Look at this guy.
Take your time, man.
Bro,
No,
go,
we're not-
man.
We're still recording.
I'm not even cutting this out. I'm not cutting this out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not against Central C. Big up my man. I'm happy for man's thing. But it just put in perspective for me, like, raw, like, our scene's actually being run by TikTok now. Because did you see when Fredo brought out SR, the Welcome to Brixton Youth?
Yeah.
Bro, that
went
was
off.
probably the biggest song of Fredo's set.
Big one
Literally.
thing. And funny to say, even that SR was probably like one of the smallest acts. there.
Exactly. But that song, bro, Bear them probably they heard the beat thinking, "Bro, I swear that's my man that made that tune."
Sure,
I heard that on TikTok all the
He wear
time.
mask as well, so why
Get
not-
me? That's
you know what
exactly.
I'm
They're
saying?
thinking probably use this guy. Why is he performing this song on TikTok?
Trust.
You get me? Like that's what I'm saying.
Even when Meek Mill came on, yeah, and I think he performed like
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
Boss,
yeah.
or I think Dreams and Nightmares, bro. I would have been dying when that song came on, but the crowd were just like,
I
what
feel
song
like
is
the
this?
crowd that goes to these things are like new age people. Them. They
It's
they
the
just
young.
go for
No, but I
vibes.
don't
They go
like.
for pictures
I
and
don't
vibes.
like man putting an age group on it, and that's why I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, we should do a festival to 25 plus." And
What are they
then
saying?
I see a next
don't want
person.
that.
I see a next
I
person
don't
saying, "Oh, I can tell these crowd for the younger lot." No, bro,
What are they
because
saying?
I'm younger than most of the man in the crowd, yeah. But I'm still gonna get gas to these old school rhythms, like the same way a 30-year-old would. So for me, it's not an age; it's a demographic, bro. It's
Yeah.
it's where I don't even want to put a race on it or like I make it into a race thing. But really,
You say
truly,
Middle
it's-
England. I
It's,
say
it's
Middle
like
England.
where you're from, what culture you've grown up in. But my
Yeah.
thing is like, for you to now do a festival that only people from our culture, how do you gatekeep that? Do you want to bounce a bit at the door thinking, nah, you don't look like you can come in?
Just,
You
you
get
can't.
me? So
Exactly.
how do you,
You can't
gatekeep
gatekeep.
that?
You
So my
can't.
thing is, it's never really, you can't really, unless you do a thing where it's invite only in it. That's probably the only way you can do it.
You can't do that to a festival.
Alright, anyway, the point I was making is we need to remember who actually put these man up. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the culture brought them to a certain level. There's only so much.
Yeah,
We're
facts.
only 3%. You get me? There's only so far we can take
Exactly,
our
and then-
people. You get me?
and then
The reason why
people
these men are on the radio, the reason why these men are getting 50 number one. But
No, you're
number
right,
one,
you're
what
right.
I'm saying, like, it's them. You get me? So when we're going to their,
I like saying it's
when we're
them.
going to the festivals which they run, they're gonna be the ones who are
I'll
going.
be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about it now. A lot of our biggest artists are pushed at the way where they are because of them.
That's literally
I
what you're
might
saying.
no, as in like no, but like I never clocked how much, like as in even Stormzy, I could argue.
It's hundreds. It's all of them.
It's like
90%.
Dave as well, because
90%.
Right, it's
What?
everyone, bro. It's
'Cause
every,
we-
any
Exactly.
commercial mainstream
And that's
artist.
fucked up because
Bro.
we pushed them to the mainstream, and then the mainstream they carry them.
We just let the mainstream know.
Yeah,
he's
and
ready.
then Yali, he's next.
Come get him. Come get
Yeah,
him.
literally, it was like, oh, thank you, sir. You are our new black person that we're gonna. Mad.
But anyway, yeah.
That's crazy.
Moving on from that, I saw something as well the other day about same with what you're talking about in it about music and how much money it costs in it. And somebody was saying that like these platforms, GRM, mixtape,
They're taking a piss, bro.
yo, they are on the level of robbery that some other men are on, because the amount that they charge, don't get it twisted in it. Like you said before, money's money. Get
yeah,
your bag.
it's a business.
You know what I'm saying? But what the guy was saying is that for small artists, yeah, you're gonna be spending a month's wages to go on a channel which they don't promote your stuff.
Nope, they just post it.
They don't give you advice. They don't even contact you like
But
that.
but with them, yeah, they'll just say if you can't afford it, don't do it. That's
Yeah,
what they'll
100,
say. That's what
100.
they'll say.
Which is a fair point.
It's a fair
Get-
point.
don't
Get
do it if
your
you can't
bag in
afford
it, but obviously it's one of the ones where it's like, does that mean are you for the? Are you?
No, they're for the culture, but
Are
they
you?
just
Well,
they're,
what
they're,
about
no, but
you for the
no, but
culture?
you
What
need
about
to.
us for the culture?
Not for the culture.
They of course mixtape man
As
is
in-
GRM and not for the culture.
You know
but
what,
do you
no.
know where the man
Maybe
started
not all
from?
of them. No.
They're for the culture,
no.
bro.
They
Do you know how many
definitely
man
started
they've
for-
made? Do you know how many man
No,
they've
no,
made,
of
bro?
course,
They're
no.
for the culture,
I'm not
bro.
saying that. They definitely started for the culture. I'm saying
No, they are for the culture.
They're for
do
the
you think they
culture,
write
but-
as hard as they used to?
Bro, they are you lot are saying, yeah, because they don't come down to ground level. And that's what you're saying, because you're saying because the prices are too high.
No, I'm saying for us, I'm saying they don't do anything else. They just post a thing and that's it.
They
don't-
do a lot. They do a lot.
What else
bro.
do they do?
What you mean, bro? I'm not gonna get into things, but mixtape especially, yeah, they do a lot.
I mean,
bro,
I'm
apart
talking
from
about
just posting
GRM.
music.
I'm talking about
No,
GRM,
but you
I'm talking
see,
about
I'm
mixtape.
not even. This isn't even my point.
you're-
I'm just saying what I saw somebody else saying it. Yeah, But what the point I'm trying to make is that for smaller artists, if you're a small artist in it and you're trying to release a song on GRM, other than them just posting it on their channel, what are they doing for you? Like, what could they do for you?
Not that much.
That's the point I'm trying to make, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
but
what
what do you want them to do for you?
No, I'm just trying to say, if you're for the culture, that doesn't mean you're just for the people who have made it.
Exactly.
For the
No.
culture, means that you're for the whole culture.
But no, but bro, you can't expect them to be, because deeper, yeah. If you now help a one man, yeah, or you do a lot for one man, you've now got to do keep that same energy for everyone. And if you don't keep the same energy for everyone, man are gonna start calling you out
No,
for
I'm not talking about
favoritism.
individual
To be
people.
fair, they
But
have
that's what you're
different.
saying, though.
They have
I-
different things as well.
And you
If
need to
wanna
understand
promo
that,
them.
bro.
Yeah,
GRM are now at a level, yeah, where they should only do things that make sense for them. They're now a business. Fair enough, they're for the culture, but you need to have that balance between being for the culture and also not going broke trying to be for the culture.
Yeah, no,
because
no,
bro, they've built themselves up. Literally, it was just Posty, and then I don't know if you watched the documentary they done
Yeah,
time
I
ago.
watched it, I watched
It
it.
literally started off just Posty going around in his car filming, man, on a little meedy camera.
Same with SBTV.
And then same with SBTV,
with
same with Link Up,
SBTV.
and look where they are now, bro.
With Rashida.
So
I
my thing is like, you want them, they don't have to prove whether for culture or not, bro, because they've been on the streets doing the most. They put on so many different artists, so it's like they're now in a position where like, bro, like, you want me to go back and do things I was doing 10 years ago? No, bro. I'm on a pedestal now. I don't have to do the things I was doing 10 years ago. That don't mean I'm not for the culture. It just means that I'm not too big or too established. But bro, like,
There's
if it
levels
don't
now.
make sense for
There's
my
levels
business,
now.
I'm not doing it. You get me?
'Cause my opinion's the same. Like I understand. Like, listen, money's money, and everyone's trying to eat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if we built, because GRM didn't always charge this much. They started off from.
Obviously, they
whatever
started
much.
off. They started off asking, man, can I film
You know
for
what I'm
you?
saying?
Literally.
And they've worked. That's like saying to I don't know, a videographer, a producer, look, you used to charge 50. Why are you not charging 50 now?
True.
Because
Bro, I'm
You
not
gotta
the
move
same
up,
I was
yeah.
back
it's
then,
been
bro.
5-10
Yeah.
years now.
Get me, you want me
I've
to-
I've built up something that I can actually say there's
Exactly.
value in what I've built up.
You know what?
Simple.
You know what I'm saying?
I think people's issue is that they act like they're for the culture
They are, though.
more than they are.
They are for the culture. Who's
No,
more for
I-
the culture
I
than
still
them? They
think they
are.
are, but not as
The
in, like-
things they've done, bro. The things
No, they've
Posty
done-
especially. Yeah, but bro,
I'm saying
that's when you're for the
currently,
culture. Yeah,
no,
but you can't expect them to be doing the things they
No,
were doing
no,
10
no,
years
I'm
ago.
not saying they should- no, but
That's
I'm
why
saying-
they are for the culture,
but
bro.
I'm saying
they made the
people
culture.
can't-
They didn't make the culture, but
No,
the
no.
culture wouldn't be the culture. The UK
course,
black
no.
culture
It's very
wouldn't be
important.
UK black culture
No.
without GRM, Link Up, and
SBTV.
Mixtape and SBTV.
I agree.
So man can't quit. Fair enough, they're at a level now where
I'm saying now,
they just
yeah,
don't have to do the thing they were doing before.
That's fine, and I'm talking about now. Now we can't truly say that they ride out as much as they used
But
to.
what do you mean by ride out?
Like, as in, they don't. Like, genuinely, when you pay them to do a video, they just post it. They'll post
But
a
what
return
else
on
do you want them
video.
to do?
Little promo.
They
what the hell?
post on their Instagram though.
No.
No, they don't.
No, but that's
You have to
only
pay
if
and-
it's a premium. They post on Instagram a lot.
Exactly.
it's not.
And also,
do.
And you can't pay for a premium.
yeah. Do you
Oh,
know
swear.
who?
Yeah,
is the
but
premium?
that-
only established artists.
Obviously,
and that's fine.
Obviously,
that's
though.
fine.
Yeah, I get
but they
that.
get treated differently as well.
obviously.
So I'm saying you can't. How can you be for the culture?
You are for the bro.
No,
you have to
they're
be
for the
bro,
culture
you need
that
to understand.
suits them.
You
They're
know,
for the
no,
culture
they're
that's
not.
already
No, you're
doing
not.
well.
They're for the culture,
Right
but
now.
they're for the culture, but they're just for themselves first. That's okay. Everyone should be for themselves before they're for the culture. That's okay, bro.
That's fine.
That's okay. Because I'm not gonna do something for a man if it's not paying man back, bro. Do you know how many artists that Posty would have worked with that he's helped? Not even Posty, mixtape, link up.
I know.
The D man would have.
They've definitely
They
made
would have.
careers.
They
They've
would
made
have held
careers.
a boss, yeah, and that artist hasn't paid them back. Do you know how many times that would have happened? Do you know how many times that would have happened, bro? So it's one of them ones you have to be for yourself before you're for others, bro. You get me? You can't expect
hear
a man
that.
to put everyone else first. You can't be a successful businessman putting others first. That's literally the bottom line of this thing. So
No,
you just
definitely, yeah, definitely.
That's
obviously.
bottom line, bro.
And
so you can't.
I don't think they shouldn't do. I'm just saying, like, once you're doing that, be honest. Like, I'm not being honest because I've not heard them say they're for the culture anyway.
But they
I'm
are, though.
saying-
They are.
No, exactly. I'm saying.
The rated awards, bro. The rate, that's a
how can I
massive
say
thing
that?
for our culture, bro. Apart from the Morbos, when has our scene never got recognition
no,
in award shows, bro?
true,
Never.
true.
The
That's
Morbos
fair
barely even shows recognition like that.
Fair enough.
Literally, bro. The Morbos been gone for how many years? The rated awards are a massive thing, bro. So
So
like,
I'm
man
real,
can't
I
question their
do.
thing.
Whenever man come up to me, he will even like agree to this. I would say, look, even I rate JRM and all that, cool, but if
The
I was
other way.
you,
Yeah.
I wouldn't post that. Not because I don't rate, not because I don't want you to support them or whatever, but as an artist, if you're nobody, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of man, like I said before, ain't got enough money to be paying a month's, not even a month, but like a couple of weeks' wages, whatever,
Yeah.
for a video when you could do something else, maybe go to another channel or even post it on your own page and pay the promo for yourself.
It's the exposure, though.
It's
The
that,
thing is now that you don't
that's
really
the
get
thing, that
exposure.
it's a myth because trust me, I know this for a fact.
Like, I can
go
break
and
it down to you.
'cause he-
the
No,
numbers.
but
he
if
tried saying to me that- he
it's
tried saying to
actually
me that-
good enough, though, like
But
if the song is slaps,
Trust
bro.
me, it's not, bro. Because even he tried telling me, look, you get a minimum 10K, you won't. You won't.
Like, you probably will.
No,
I
you
showed
GRM,
him. I actually
GRM.
showed him.
clocked
I
you
actually
saying-
showed him. I went down. I showed him a person that he was like, oh, it's only a week. I went down, scrolled a few months ago. Bad
Still
people
not
who let less
10K.
than 10K.
I'll be real. You see, when it comes to the other platform thing, the only time if I was an upcoming artist, I'd only go on other platform if I was doing like a freestyle, like
Yeah.
a people don't know who's hottest,
Yeah.
a black box, them kind of things.
Yeah.
I don't think if
get
I had like
on
a prop, because bro, you really and truly, and nowadays it's not even about what platform it's on, about your marketing on other platforms.
Yeah.
How you
Saying.
market on
They're
Instagram,
not saying that.
TikTok, Snap,
Yeah,
Twitter.
and
you
all
get
about
me?
I
marketing,
agree.
bro.
The only reason why I wanted to use them is because it's still gonna benefit.
Yeah, I heard
benefit you a
that.
little bit, and also
it is,
wait,
it is, really and
it
truly,
will.
really and truly.
Having GRM linked
It
like,
is,
as in
it
to
is,
your
it
thing,
is.
people will take you more seriously.
No, I hear what I'm
Slightly.
saying. If he posts the song on his channel and posts the song in GRM and the same level of promo, the GRM thing is obviously going to get more.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Slightly.
Like, it will.
No,
not
it will
slightly.
do a lot
How
more.
many
Promise
views
you,
is
I
No
promise
Game
you.
done?
6 point something K.
You would have got down. I promise you would have got 8K on GRM.
No, you would have
See,
got.
but no, but
you
it's
would've-
still.
you would have got
Wait,
more
wait,
than that.
no,
But
that's
you know how
fine.
many man I
it'd
know?
probably be
You
on
know
like
how many
20K.
man I
That's
know
fine.
posting GRM
Wait.
and they've not touched 10K.
No, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
but
Wait,
that.
pause.
Nah, man.
You said I'd get 8K on GRM, yeah?
Or 10.
That's still more than I got on
Is it worth
myself.
the amount of money extra?
Yes, is it worth the £400 you're paying,
Wait,
bro?
and that's where I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not like because literally I was talking to him about bedtimes. Literally, that's part of the reason why I've not put any songs since then. Since my
But no,
last
but
song.
the key thing is this, yeah, like no matter what you want to go into, whether you're a rapper, podcaster,
Yeah.
flipping trader, whatever. One thing that you need to understand is you need to make money to make money, bro.
No,
You can't.
eh?
You need to
Spend
make
money,
money.
spend
No,
money,
you need
take
to
money.
make money to make money. You need to make money first. You need to make sure you have money to invest to then make money from that.
You mean
spend money to make money.
invest
That-
money to make
Yeah.
money?
No, but I'm saying why are you gonna invest money if you've not made it? I'm saying you need to make
Obviously.
money. Go get a job,
Yes,
work,
I know
do
that.
whatever.
That's
make
why I got
money,
jobs recently.
invest that, and then invest into whatever you're doing. You need
So
to
in
make
other words,
money
you need to
first.
make money, spend money to make
No,
money.
you need to make money to make money.
I just said that. You need to
You-
make money.
you need
The
to
spend
saying,
it.
the
to make
saying
money.
is
It's
to
need to
spend
spend money.
No, but I'm saying you need
You
to
know what?
make
He's,
money
he's
to
doing
make
this whole
money.
saying, man.
No,
Leave him
it's
alone.
cool.
Need to
Say that.
make money
Also,
to make money.
one thing I'll say is for like maybe I'm trying on my also, but I feel like you should spend more money on promo than you should actually like
Yeah, 100.
that 350 that you pay to Jerem. put it on channel and spend it on
It's only
promo.
350 for DRM.
Yeah.
That's not even bad.
You say that, but when man are spending £400-500 already on the
cameraman.
rest of the stuff,
Don't
just
forget.
just on the video, he's spending £400 studio.
That's why I say you need to make money to make money.
£100 in the studio.
The
Then you
songs
gotta buy the
cost so much
beat,
money.
and then you
And
got to
also,
do all that,
if-
and then that's not even including promo.
Also,
But bro-
if you pay for a location, you gotta pay. Like, it's a lot of money.
I'd only start the music thing if I had P's there. Like if I had like a good 5K stacked up,
100.
then yeah.
That's why
I wouldn't be on like
I've done
3
nothing.
bills in my account trying to
I didn't have
beg
3
man for
bills.
favors and that.
When I did no games, finish my account. I spent so much on promo though. I spent about 200 or like 250 on promo. That's the reason why that song did well. Promo, literally. But yeah, I'm saying promo is worth more than thingy
Everyone knows that.
right now.
He thinks he's dropping gems. That's common knowledge.
I'm not.
I always say that anyway. I tell him all the time.
I'm joking.
Anyway, yeah. We'll do one more topic in it. Yeah. But I would talk about. I seen something on Twitter the other day about. I think it was you talking about actually about classic songs.
I was going to ask about today.
And
Classic songs that isn't Joe.
It was classic songs with like classic lines. I was saying, yeah. I can't
Wait,
remember.
which one was it? Was it? There was two. My one was and what's the last UK rap song you could refer to as a classic?
Classic.
Is that it, or is it the
I just
what's
saw
the
some
most
classic,
classic
innit?
drill line?
There were classic drill lines and the classic songs.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I was just wanted to know like what you man thought were classic songs. Innit?
I was thinking about it today.
What was the last classic? Forget drill, just UK
classic.
rap
Yeah,
song.
that was my question. I
Yeah.
said outside of
No
drill and
drill
grime,
and
yeah,
grime, yeah.
just street and real rap, UK street and real rap. What's the most recent song you refer to as a classic?
The most recent.
Yeah,
you
that
said
was my thing. And
I'll say
obviously,
Purpose, me.
yeah, no, that literally the initial thought was Purpose, Nines, NIC, Fredo, Daily Doppy, them ones, yeah. But then I forgot In the Fire dropped recently, and that's definitely
Also,
classic.
I don't listen to Put Paper Online. It's a lot of real rap because I'm not crazy about real rap. But I was thinking, Dave Streatham, is that?
That was 2019. There's been a that's the that
No, but it's still quite recent.
is that a classic?
I
Yeah,
would say- I would
probably.
say-
I would say
It's
I would say
borderline.
classic.
It's borderline. It's
I feel
borderline.
like-
It's
yeah,
borderline.
I
It's
don't
not
think
far
it's
off. But I don't know,
You still
man.
bang it.
Yeah.
It's not even do I still bang it. Like I'm not
It's
gonna
not
lie,
classic.
yeah.
That would go
Like,
off at
it's that-
festivals.
It wouldn't.
I don't know if that's a classic.
Just, like, it's not going.
Nah, you
like,
performed that.
Streatham-
You performed that. Like I read in the lead. I've seen the video.
Streatham, yeah, is like I said when we did the day thing. That's the Verdansk of
Verdansk,
Cycle
yeah.
Down, innit?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
supposed to be the track that like it's the I don't want to describe
No,
it.
but
like,
that ended up going off
like the
more
jumpy
than-
one, like the one that like everybody likes. Like it's just the one that everyone should like, innit?
Yeah.
Groping strap,
To
man.
me, 5 years, I don't think that's gonna be
Nah, I don't
banged
know.
out like that.
I think
I don't
know.
think Streaham's gonna be the one Dave's track to come on and everyone's like, yo,
Yeah,
Streaham's
but
on. Like,
that's because
come
Dave.
on,
But
bro.
that's because Dave has so many.
has too many. Alright,
That's what I'm
Black.
saying. If
Dave Black.
what? That's not a classic, bro.
You don't think?
This guy you just love side.
Wait, no, you
Just
don't think
because
so?
it's a
That's
got a
not
nice
a
meaning
that's
and all
not
that,
a
but
classic. That's
it's not
not
getting
a
banged out
classic.
like
Fair
that.
enough.
Big up Dave.
Man needs to
was
start
then.
putting like. Man needs to start lowering the amount of songs they're putting into this category.
Maybe,
It's just
yeah.
getting-
In the
it's
fire,
getting
in the fire's a
saturated,
classic
bro.
for me. In the fire's a classic just because the moment it created. That created, bro.
See, I can't say classic for me
surprise,
yet.
the surprise features, bro. I don't think that's ever been done before. And the moment that created, that broke social media. I remember I was on the timeline that day refreshing it. It broke social media.
But I haven't heard
For
about-
me, it's a classic.
You know
It
what?
depends how it ages.
I need,
to be
yeah,
honest.
exactly, yeah.
Depends
I need
how
to
it
wait a bit
ages.
longer and see because for me, right
I'll
now,
say
I can't see it.
purpose.
I'm saying certified classics.
I'll
not-
say
not
I'll
like
say
we need to
Nines
wait, like, we
NICs.
just know
I'll
right
say
now
Nines
it's a classic.
NIC.
I'll say NIC as well.
I'll say
yeah.
Fredo Daily Doppy.
I would say
I
that's
know
only
definitely.
because even
definitely.
I don't listen to Fredo.
Probably even
I
Clavish
know
is Daily
that one.
Doppy.
Not
That
yet.
Yeah, I know about Clavish. You love
Fredo, I love Clavish.
I put Fredo's above Clavishes though.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, would. But
Where-
Fredo
who
Daily
else,
Doppy
who
for me is a classic. Classic
If I'm
freestyle.
looking at the rest of the Daily Doppies, it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
It's
Do
definitely
you
up
see
there.
the JD thing when they did Daily
Yeah.
Doppy?
I'm trying to think who else.
It's just a song in it. A song that's a classic because there's been enough tracks, but that have been hard. Like
That's what I'm
Bigger's
saying.
got,
But- and
Bigger's got enough tracks that are hard. but I wouldn't say they're classics.
that's why I asked that question. 'Cause I was deep in it, like bro, like when like bare music is coming out, but is it sticking? No, it's
not.
not sticking.
not.
It's
That's
long.
that's my.
I've always said
problem.
it. We have fast food music nowadays. It's
get me?
good, but it doesn't last.
That's
For
what I'm
example,
saying.
one of the like Central C's been a massive high. I wouldn't say any of his songs are classics.
Yeah, he ain't
not-
dropped a
not
classic.
single
He hasn't
one.
dropped a timeless classic yet.
100.
No.
And until he does that,
Yeah.
get me, yeah.
He's still a big artist, but he isn't.
Yeah.
What? Let's talk
Wait.
about artists. Yeah. What? Let's say like Dave. What classic songs does Dave have?
He's got Thiago
Location.
Silva,
Oh, you know what?
Thiago
That might be-
Silva.
That
Nah,
might be a
it's
classic.
100 M's, 100 M's.
That's not classic.
That's a class. What 100
100
M's? That's
M's.
like classic.
That's
Tell
not
him I want
classic.
100 M's. Tell
Tell
him I want 100 M's. His black box freestyle, definitely a classic, without a doubt. That doesn't even need you don't even need to look up. That's
It
like,
is one of the best black box freestyles.
bro,
Yeah,
that's one of the
classic,
best
genuinely
freestyles to
though.
come out of the UK. Period, bro. Not
He does not
no,
believe that.
not in terms of quality.
Not top
In
10.
terms of bars, like barring, it's not the best, yeah. But it's one of the most iconic, 100%.
Not top 10.
It is most iconic freestyles. It's definitely top
Freestyles
5.
in general. Dave's Black Box is top 10.
UK rap
UK,
freestyles.
yeah.
Oh, you just UK rap. I'm
What,
talking about UK rap
what's
is-
more iconic than Dave's Black Box?
Okay, K-Code's Fire in the Booth.
Yeah,
I'll have to think of.
that's what I'm saying. There's not that much,
Wait,
bro.
That's
I
I
have
have my
some-
head right now.
There's
bro.
not-
Like,
Fire
put
in
me on
the
the
Booth.
spot, bro.
Okay,
Rex is
Who's-
fire in the booth.
okay.
Avelino's fire in the booth.
That's the same
Same
thing, you
thing.
prick.
But I'm saying they have different verses.
No, it's the same thing, you prick.
Kano's.
I don't think that's more iconic. I don't think that's more iconic. That's
Say-
not.
man-
That's
man,
it's
say Kano-
better. It's better, but it's not more iconic, bro. You need to understand.
Oh,
when
wait,
I say
iconic.
iconic,
Oh, shoot.
what?
Abs is Black Box.
No, it's not, bro.
Oh my days.
Actually,
What?
because of you went on to make that track, I can hear that. But it's up there though. It's definitely one of the most iconic.
Okay,
I
it
don't
might
get
be
how
like
man.
10 to
Maybe-
15.
yeah.
It's not 10 to 15. It's in the top 10. It's in the top
10 to
10.
15.
It's
Nines
lower
is Fire in
10s.
the Booth.
Lower 10s.
That's
Yes. What?
Who?
Don't even do it.
Who?
Are you mad? Nines is Fire in the
nah.
Booth.
It's
I've only
It is,
clips, man.